The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the Nude Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the poster pair name. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone, and Dave here, and Dave with you. It's the middle of August. It's got to be hot.
It's sweltering, Ed.
Yeah, not when we take this at another time. We don't want to give away the secrets, but it's not August.
Given away before.
I know. We're taping this when July 20 something or other.
Not even close. Ed.
Oh no, it's the day before Prime Day. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be the 14th or something.
Yeah, in that vicinity. 13, 14.
I'm going to keep an eye out for bargains, or I did. I don't know if there's really good deals on that Prime Day or not. I will have found out by now.
So, Ed, why don't we talk about our show?
Okay, we have two films scheduled. You were looking at that, reminded me. We got to do that right off the bat, and I got to do it because you do other things. I got to do that. Angry Birds and Blinded by the Light are on the schedule. Don't count on either or both of those being done, though, because we're going to take care of all the other business first.
All right, but those are the two films that are coming out
Mm-hmm.
this week. Plus, we'll get to, hopefully, the DVDs and Blu-ray and 4K, digital download, whatever you do.
The game.
The game.
We're going to really mix it up. We may do the game in the middle of the show this time.
Wow.
Who knows?
Wow. That could mess up my whole day.
And let's see, just off the top, we were not really shocked, but surprised that Dr. Morbid in Lake George closed. Wasn't open this year, but the building was sold, and we don't know what it's going to be down there.
Whatever happened to that Christina?
She
What
actually,
a lovely young lady when we were there and explaining how
Right.
it worked. Yes.
yeah, she actually, when I posted the clip from YouTube of us in there talking to her, she shared it.
Oh.
So she is still there. So I'll have to put that whole show. There was a few other clips from there. Put that together and put it up as a tribute. She was a good co-host or, a tour guide when we were down there. She did a fine job. And
But yeah,
so-
Dr. Morbid, what was it? Dr. Morbid's, was it House of Horrors or something like that? Or just Dr. Morbid's?
we'll have to look. I think the website is down now, though. So we'll have to look at
Oh.
archival footage to see what the actual name was.
But you would walk in there, through there, and they would have actual people ready to lurch out at you and cause you emotional distress.
I think it was a wax museum that they discovered, and there was things going on in the background. You never actually went through it.
Not when it was, open to the public, only when we used it for...
I'll find some exclusive behind-the-scenes shots of us shooting at Dr. Morbid's, which won't get into the web series for a while because I'm still reassembling the first episode, which was lost on a hard drive.
I'm hoping it makes it... I'm hoping I'm still around when this thing gets finished.
You want to be here, but it says the poor producer didn't see the entire series, but he is credited as working on it. So yeah,
Smoke provided by.
right. So it was nice, a wax set in there. That's what we use mainly, and yeah, it's too bad that's gone. I hope they put some other haunted attraction in there. There was a UFO encounter somewhere down the street a few years ago, which consisted mainly of somebody behind the wall hitting a piece of wood or something. That was the terrifying thing. But Dr. Morbid's was pretty good. Before that, it was a wax museum. Hollywood Wax Museum, where I went in when they were auctioning off the wax figures of like Archie Bunker and things.
Oh God!
I would have grabbed one, but 300 was a little steep at the time. I could have come up with 300 to get Archie Bunker. He could have been sitting right on the desk with us here. And then before that, which I don't remember, but you did, it was Dracula's something.
Oh yeah. Castle Dracula.
I did find a picture of that, but I don't remember. I must not have been up there for maybe 1 or 2 seasons. Well, did you go in Castle Dracula?
I don't think I did.
No.
I just remember just the Castle Dracula here, and then just down House of Frankenstein, just kind of juxtaposing each other. So yes, I do recall that.
So that's our farewell to Dr. Morbid. It was sad when that was announced the other day. It was kind of sad.
And then we filmed from House of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Was that last year?
Last year we went up and we did a little, and something just got posted. It was like a guy that did almost the entire tour through there. There's some guy that does vacation things. I'll have to watch that because it looked like almost the whole thing was in there. But we did that brief scenes last year, and then we did a whole show in Frankenstein. We have to do something this year, Dave. What can we do? Can we do something different, or?
Don't know.
We have
Are you
time-
talking about up there in Lake George?
Yeah, in the House of Frankenstein.
I
Should
don't
we
know.
do an entire show again if we're allowed? We have to get all the permissions first.
I don't know. I'll think it over.
If we do, I think we should do it at night so people could see us from the street in there, because I don't think they could see us in the daytime.
Oh, that's true.
Remember,
could do that.
Dave went out and was trying to get people in to play our game.
Right.
But I think at night they could see us. What are these 2 buffoons doing sitting at this desk in there? People might come in and, big draw into the museum.
We'll have to decide that prior to our next show.
Yeah, we should do that in September or so.
All right.
So that's Dr. Morbid's. And why don't we play our Nude or Not game?
All right.
And then...
Now, I don't know who you have on this.
no, I can't play the game.
I will play the game.
You play the game, and you at home also can play along with us. I, of course, put the game together, so I can't play the game.
This is not a contest. This is just a...
Yeah,
this is just informative, so that you can... if one of your favorite stars is nude, you can go onto the YouTube or whatever place and look for them, or look for the film to watch them. Which reminds me that Meg Ryan did a full nudity scene in some film called In the Cut.
Yeah, that was after she got her nose or face done or whatever, so you wouldn't really know it was.
I haven't seen that film, and I don't know where to find it.
Huh.
I'll try Amazon, because it's not on Netflix.
Huh.
So I've been told.
Now, we haven't done the Nude or Not game in quite some time, and we've had various movements and Me Too's and things. That seems like there should be a disclaimer put in front of this, but, we still enjoy celebrity nudity. And because of the current conditions of the day, we don't want to, single anybody out or, dwell on female nudity. So
Which is our preference.
it is our preference, but we're thinking of everybody now. So we are including male nude actors in this game.
Ooh.
Only one on the first one. We're going to break it in a little bit. But here we go. The Nude or Not game. Was this actor or actress nude in a film?
All right.
Has to be a film or TV role. Not a nip slip at the Oscars.
I'm going to say not nude.
Not nude. The wholesome baby from Dirty Dancing, who we did see a little nips.
We can see them right there.
From the cold water. But never nude, you're saying?
I'm saying never nude, which means she probably was, but I'm going to say never nude.
Never nude.
Oh!
Nude. And this is courtesy of Mr. Skin. He gives us all the details of where to find the good parts. And he says in this movie...
Lover's Knot from 1995. She was nude. It was her breasts.
Breasts.
Now, does a hiney count?
Hiney counts too. She did, I don't know if it was this film or another one, but you did see her hiney. But I figured since there was a film with breasts, we go with the breasts.
Okay.
But the nude.
All right.
I think this was after her nose job, so it could be Jennifer Grey or not. Who knows? It doesn't look like that baby from the other movie, but
All right.
she was nude.
Leah Thompson. Again, I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to go not nude.
Not nude.
Not nude.
Of course, from Back to the Future.
Right.
You know what film this is from?
Not a clue.
Jaws 3D.
Oh, yes. Because that was one of the Brody boys.
Yeah, this was the one that was afraid to go in the water, but she got him in.
Oh, let's see if she got him in further.
She was not nude in this, but was she nude? And you say no.
I say not nude.
Okay.
Oh! Nude breasts. Full frontal?
Full frontal. And you know who's,
That's a Tom Cruise movie.
do you know whose back we're seeing here?
Is it Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Wow.
I'm thinking, I didn't check the Mr. Man site. Maybe this would have been a good addition, but I'm pretty sure we see Tom Cruise's winky in here.
What?
A brief winky.
Wow.
Maybe we'll slip that into a future game. But all the right moves.
Huh.
That's a football movie.
It
I
is.
Never really wanted to watch it.
Now I'm
but
going to see if I can find it and just fast forward to that part.
forward to the good parts.
Wow, I'm a little disappointed in Leah Thompson. Oh, God.
Cheryl Ladd, you're almost seeing something here. But was she ever totally nude?
No. I'm going to know until I'm right.
You're going no again.
Although she seems like the type that would be. I don't know why. I know her daughter has done plenty of nudity, Jordan Ladd.
Yeah, I think in that, Cabin Fever, maybe?
She did some there. I think she was in one of these Broken Lizard movies, and she did some nudity in that. But I'm going to say not nude.
Not nude.
Not
There we
nude.
go.
Yay!
A lot of bikinis and things, but not nude.
Oh, thank God. Who's this?
First, we have to explain to Dave who this is.
That's obviously a Star Wars something.
That's Daisy Ridley, who's Rey in the new trilogy.
Oh, then I'm saying not nude.
She's the main character from the... all the nerds were upset that they thought she was going to be Luke Skywalker's daughter or something, but that didn't play out, so they got mad at the last film. But so you're saying even though
I'm
you don't
going
know,
again with the not nude.
not nude.
I'm going 4 in a row, not nude. Nude! Oh! Are you sure that's her now? Because there was a movie, I don't know the name of it, but Alyssa Milano was in it.
Uh-huh.
And she was killed or somehow, and they did a full autopsy, and there was a complete nude body of her laying, but it was not her. It was a dummy that just looked remarkably lifelike.
Huh.
So I will go and make a formal protest on this one.
I'm going to say Mr. Skin, that's the authority. He says this was a nude scene. He'll say body double or something if it is.
What's 1996 through
This
2018?
is apparently a TV show.
What?
Silent Witness.
That's been on for 22 years that I've never heard of? Where? From where? Yugoslavia?
I'm thinking those numbers are wrong. Unless it maybe comes back every few years. We got to look into that. I didn't notice that. I was trying to cover up the certain parts with the thing there.
All right. I'm looking it up.
96. Yeah, those. Mr. Skin needs some proofreading, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I think that was only on a couple of years, that thing. But,
Season 23.
okay.
What is this show?
Maybe it's,
Oh, it's a BBC movie.
yeah, I was going to say, because she's English, so.
Well, that would explain. Because they do a lot of these series, and they only have a handful of episodes in it. All
Okay.
right.
Our first Nude Dude is
Nude
Mr. Mr. Man is the website.
I firmly believe not nude, so I will say nude.
This is the guy from the This Is Us and various other things, but mainly from This Is Us now. You're saying what?
I'm going to go with nude.
You're going to go with nude.
There's something. Something was popping out of him. There you go. What did he show? His hiney? That's a hiney.
That's a butt.
Nude butt. That's what it says.
Now, he was in another film where it said nude, butt, and butthole.
What?
Because
Come
he
on.
was bent over. And I did see the picture. There was a bit of a butthole.
No.
Not just the butt.
Oh, that's way too invasive.
That seemed a little graphic, even though I just mentioned it. We weren't going
Just saying it is wrong.
I couldn't even put the picture up, and I'd have to block the whole thing out.
Oh God, that's awful. Oh my God.
Whitney Houston.
Well, maybe in a bathtub.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Well, a bathtub scene. Did she ever do one? I don't know. I'll say not nude.
Not nude.
Not nude, unless
Okay.
unless in a drugged up,
Well,
craze.
you would be correct until, I believe, this year or last year. Last year, the documentary Whitney featured some behind the scenes.
That's just so classy right there. Cigarette hanging out of her mouth, adjusting the bra, letting the old boob out.
The boob is out.
Huh.
It wasn't a film, so we do classify it here with.
I love how you place these words.
You got to cover them up, It's only a boob, but we can't show that. Jennifer Beals, very wholesome, even though it was a sexy body double doing all the dancing.
But she was also in that series, The L Word.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to say nude.
Nude.
I'm going nude on Beals.
Beals, you wouldn't think so, but.
Oh, yes. Nude breasts.
I believe there was some nudity in that L Word, too, but I went with this one.
The Prophecy 2. 1997.
97.
This is a great game. I love this game.
It's a fun game we brought back. That's it.
Oh, that's good.
It's fun to bring that back. That's a good game, and we are including the males for the females out there.
Yeah, you threw one in there. Just to titillate.
Yeah, next time we'll have more. Maybe we'll see if that Tom Cruise was really nude in that
All
film.
right.
Let's see. Is there anything else we want to cover? Geez, look how the time flies when you're doing fine programming. And you're not sweating out in the Channel 10 hot
Which
box.
I will be doing shortly.
Yeah, you're going to go out and do some work outside.
I am.
Let's see. Did we do the deaths?
We did the deaths last show.
Okay.
So should we do a film?
Let's do this Blinded by the Light. We'll skip the birds.
All right. Well.
It's the same as the other birds, only this is part 2.
All right. Well, if that's what you want to go with, we'll go with. Although the Angry Birds is a fun game. Well, we're gonna go with Blinded by the Light. Well, not that we're seeing that you're not seeing. Blinded by the Light. What was the song? Who did that? Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Who did that song?
Did Bruce write that one? And they did it, I believe.
I have no idea. I don't know. I know nothing about Bruce Springsteen's music other than I don't really care for it.
Well, apparently this kid does in this film.
All right.
Which we're slowly getting to here.
Yeah, very slowly. I'll just start it because it's going to take me forever to get through these names.
Coming.
All right. This Blinded by the Light stars Vivek Kalra, Kulvinder Gir, and Mira Gantara.
Oh, God.
No, it's Ganatra, like Sinatra, but with a G. When music fanatic Javid discovers the illustrious back catalog of the boss, his world is turned upside down. Already a creative soul, his passion for music and writing is set alight by the songs of the working-class poet, whose lyrics feel all too familiar to the aspirational teenager. Yearning to escape his rundown hometown and the rules of his traditional Pakistani household, Javid finds himself caught in between two worlds and must discover if he is born to run. Rated PG-13 for thematic material language, including some ethnic slurs.
Oh, no, not the slurs. That's the second time we've seen that coming up. We're very sensitive these days. If there's any kind of slur,
right. We are an inclusive world now.
They would have to add that 3 times to Saturday Night Fever now.
You know, back in the 70s, in one of the episodes of Saturday Night Live with Richard Pryor,
right?
You know that the N-word was thrown out.
Yes.
By Chevy Chase as they were doing, what, a word association game?
Yeah.
Now you can't. Now, ooh, you can't say that. And he said it with some force, meaning.
Richard Pryor, he was okay with it. Of course, he wrote some of Blazing Saddles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, didn't we just have a film? I don't know if it was a Pakistani boy, but some kind of English guy who was in that Beatles movie. He was
Yesterday.
He was singing the Beatles songs, and now we have a Pakistani who's singing or somehow involved with Bruce Springsteen. Seems like there was a script floating around in England, and we picked up on it.
I'm waiting for the Afghani who does Alice Cooper.
That's the next one. That's the trilogy.
I still found the. I haven't seen the film yesterday, and I won't. But I just find the concept kind of interesting. That he just wakes up in a world where no one except him knows of the Beatles songs.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Which one do you think came first, this one or the Beatles movie? Because someone kind of cribbed off of the other one.
I don't know. But yesterday came out first. So. Are we doing the new releases? Let's do some new releases.
New releases.
And I'll just sit back.
Sit back and enjoy.
Oh no! What is this?
Django the Bastard.
Is this new or old? It looks old.
Apparently there was some Django films, I think these spaghetti westerns in the 60s.
He's got a cross with your name on it.
I don't think it has anything to do with the Quentin Tarantino Django.
Django Unchained. Sergio Garon film.
It's on Blu-ray if you want to see that in fine quality.
I'll be sure to look for it.
Vice Squad with, I think, Gary Busey? Or is it the son?
It says Gary Swanson. Is that Susan Hubley?
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
so that's got to be a while ago because she's retired from acting a long time ago. Oh, Wings Hauser was also in that.
That was an 80s kind of exploitation
because
film.
Susan Hubley was in
Hardcore, right.
Turn it off! With George C. Scott. The New Kids. Never heard of it.
New Kids, I haven't either. It's coming out in one of these Blu-ray that looks like a tape versions.
Yes, it is. There's a tape, a cassette pulled out of there.
But this is apparently Aunt Becky. Maybe that's why this came out of Mothballs as the one with the bat there.
I'd like to do a Nude or Not with Aunt Becky.
Aunt Becky.
Because she's going to be nude when she's getting attacked in prison.
Oh, no. I will add Aunt Becky to the next game. We'll look up Aunt Becky, or whatever her real name is.
Lori Loughlin.
Lori Loughlin.
A.K.A. also doing Hallmark movies, which I'm sure she's not anymore.
Yeah, they dropped.
They kicked her off of that When Calls the Heart, which is, by the way, one of the worst titles of any show.
That was a series?
Yes,
on there?
it's a series.
Was he a detective of some sort?
No, it's a Western. Takes place, I think, in the 19th century, or maybe very early 20th. I don't know, but it's a Western-y thing. Like a Little House on the Prairie.
Oh. Roxanne. That was a good movie.
Was it?
It was pretty good.
Was it? Okay.
It was based on Cyrano.
Cyrano de Bergerac. I remember seeing it. I don't remember really liking it that much.
You just had to buy the premise that he had like a Pinocchio nose.
Yeah.
If you bought that, then it was an entertaining romance there. Daryl Hannah.
Message is received from Ford.
Did you get your message?
I got my message back.
Heart to Heart. This is the movies and murder collection. I guess after the series ended, they did a few movies.
Okay.
And I guess the series is also available, but now these movies.
And there's 8 made-for-TV movies. Wow.
In case you're big fans of Heart to Heart. Don't think I've seen one episode
I
of that.
did see a few of those.
It was on ABC.
You're a Mannix guy, though.
Yeah, well, I never watched the Mannix when it was on either, so maybe.
Okay. This series, Pan Am, one complete series, I thought it was only one season. Maybe it did 2.
One season.
Okay, 1. So it's easy to make the complete series, as it says across the top, as if that's some kind of great achievement when it's only 1 season long. Didn't have a lot of episodes, if I recall.
It's probably only 13. and Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
And I believe Margot Robbie is in there somewhere.
Okay.
I thought it was interesting because it was the 60s,
Yeah.
but I don't think I lasted through 3 or 4 of them.
I never saw any of them.
Pan Am. Another series they pushed at us, but no one was interested, really.
Oh, God.
Once in a while, you see Lucy specials pop up on CBS, I think. Colorized, which is, people were upset about them colorizing movies.
You can't colorize.
You can't colorize Lucy?
No, you can't colorize because here's what they're look.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of I Love Lucy. I'm not a fan of Lucille Ball. I've seen some of the original shows, which was, they were okay. But here's the problem with colorizing Lucy. What is Lucy known for?
Mm-hmm.
She's known for her red hair.
Right.
What are they going to do? They're going to make that hair as red as they're going to make it look ridiculous, and then they're going to offset that red hair with making every other outfit she wears some bizarre green or bright blue, or they're going to go way over the top with the colors, and it's not going to look good. And I recall my first foray into watching anything that was colorized was the Yankee Doodle Dandy movie.
Oh, no.
Where they gave James Cagney some weird green suit that he was wearing. And then in some of the scenes where there was a big dance number and it was a theatrical release, no one in the background was colorized.
Oh, no.
It was just everyone in the foreground, and then it slowly faded away until no one in the background or nothing was colorized, and it looked ridiculous. So I do not have anything favorable to say about colorization of old films or TV shows. Maybe they've gotten better at it, but I just don't see it happening, and I don't see why you need to do it.
They have gotten better. I have seen some things. And Munsters. I'll send you over a Munsters clip somebody did, which looks pretty good. It's okay with the comedy. But like you said, I'm looking at this box. There's a lot of heavy red and some green in there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think that is it, which gives us just enough time
For the game?
for the game again.
We're going to rifle through the game, folks. Here it is. Poster pairs game. You send in 2 numbers, blah, blah, blah. You know how to play. I'll just mix this up myself.
Okay, that'll save time. I was going to stick my hand in the big
Don't do that.
slot.
Next time. Is this the last show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary, I have no last name.
Okay.
1 and 3, and spin. 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
I don't have our poppers ready just in case there's a winner here.
Okay, they're still in the box.
They're right here next to me. 1 and 3.
Oh.
I'm thinking it might be up and down ploy for this one. Nope. Very wrong. There we go. There you go. Sorry, Gary, you did not win. But there you go. If you want to enter, just send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. If we select your entry, we reveal what's behind those 2 numbers. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you rate spin the wheel, you can win up to 6. Just that simple.
I was thinking when I do new posters up here, you can have time to think about this if you'd like. I think we both agree that Jaws is one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, it's up there.
So I'll do a Jaws poster. I'll pick another one of my favorites. Now, what would be another one of your favorite films?
Well, that's tough. Depends
Do
on
you
the
need more?
genre. I'm a
Okay.
big fan of silent movies. I'm a big fan of the Cagneys and the gangsters and so many. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I guess there's just so many that I
Okay, I'll
couldn't narrow
remind
it
you.
down. All right.
You'll have time to pick out a few, and then I'll pick the one with the most pleasing poster.
All right.
So you pick a few more. We'll do that for next time, though. We're going to sign off.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.